Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at KFC Toys TOECUTTER. This figure is part of the Junkion bicycle or motorcycle set that KFC Toys released in 2021/2022. This specific figure is modeled after GoBot's Cykill, if you hadn't guessed already. The figure comes with, well, the figure you see here, these two wheels, spikes, this weapon, which splits apart to form the part of the triple trees in the vehicle mode, and then a couple of other minor accessories, bike accessories, extra spikes, etc. The overall aesthetic and the paint on this figure is absolutely perfect. I could not think of anything better for this guy. And just, the posability is great, the head sculpt is great, everything about this is just chef's kiss. Even the figure's weight is really good, which I wasn't expecting. That's because these legs are die cast, and these upper thighs are die cast. And then the chest is slightly die cast, either that or it's very well treated plastic. And the whole figure just feels absolutely wonderful in the hand. The only complaint I have about the figure whatsoever are the feet. They keep flopping down. They were really taut and tight when I got it out of the box, and then I moved it a little bit, and then floop. The molding all over the figure is just so good and so clean and so nice. The only real weird oddity is the giant front of the vehicle mode sticking off the back, and that's about it. These wheels that form the shoulders are fully removable. You can simply just pop them off, and they are nice big wheels. These are sizable, and yes, those spikes, they do hurt. The little spike on the outside is also removable. There are red versions contained in the accessory set as well. And for those of you wondering if it spins, yes it does. Posability on this thing is fantastic. Head is on a swivel and a hinge, so it can look up pretty far. Can't look down that far. Shoulder is on a ratchet for around the world, and then nice hinge. There is an upper bicep swivel. Bend at the elbows is over 90 degrees thanks to the double hinge. Fists do rotate, which is nice, and then each individual finger is articulated. It doesn't have knuckle articulation, but that's okay, because the original design of Cykill was, it was very similar to this, because those were just big metal chunky fingers. Ratcheting, torso swivel. Front skirts do flip up and gives you access to the ratcheting forward and back movement. Hinge for in and out. There is a very, very tight thigh swivel. That is super tight. I might have to loosen that screw. Then there is a nice and tight knee bend, and the knee bends forward. That's for the transformation. And then the feet, even though they're floppy, have forward and back movement and then side-to-side movement. And yes, there are tiny little heels that flip up for the transformation. And I forgot to mention, there are springs molded in the ankles. That's great. This is a pretty big bot. Leader Class Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron from Legacy. Legacy Voyager Class Starscream. Legacy Leader Class The Fallen. DX9 Carry. Commander Class Rodimus Prime. And Leader Class Blaster. In the looks department, this figure's absolutely fantastic. I love the way it looks. I love the way the plastic feels. The posability is great. The only issue I have is with those feet that I talked about earlier. So, now that we've taken a look at the robot mode, let's get into the transformation. Alright everybody, here is the motorcycle mode, and I do love the look. It is a wonderful homage to that original cycle design. The blue, the red, and the white are beautiful, except there's one major issue, and that has to do with the top where the gas tank and the front of the vehicle mode sit. They don't peg in at all. There's nothing I could do to make them peg in any better than what you see here. And that is a major shame because it means the bike mode is practically useless. It will not stay up. The reason for the problem is the screw that you could see in the middle of the frame there. I'm not sure how it happened, but that screw and the plastic surrounding it is actually thicker than the little divot that KFC toys have actually engineered right where my finger is. It's wider than that little divot, and therefore it just doesn't fit nicely into that slot. I could sand it down, but I'd be worried about the structural integrity of that joint. I really don't know what else to do. Because that won't push all the way down into the plastic, the tabs you see coming off the bottom of the gas can do not snap into place, thus preventing the entire figure from, snapping down and holding into place. I don't know what else to do here. I really don't. I checked the directions multiple times. I thought I mistransformed it. I have not, as far as I can tell. And you can't slide the backpack or the gas tank back any because the triple tree or the trees that hold the vehicle mode's wheel in won't actually go forward anymore. There's a piece of plastic or nub preventing them from folding forward anymore. It's a shame because this figure is so cool, but the vehicle mode is useless. I adore this figure's robot mode. It is exactly what I wanted from a third-party cycle. It's so good. It's so close to being perfect. It just works so well in robot mode. But that damn vehicle mode is just, it makes me so upset. It really does. I'm wondering if I got a lemon. I really do wonder if I got a lemon, or if KFC has widely acknowledged that this is an issue. If you've got this figure, let me know down in the comments if you have this problem, because it's such a bummer, and now I don't even want the figure anymore. I'm probably going to sell it at the beginning of the new year, because, yeah, the robot mode, it's great, but that's only half the figure. If you can't transform it into a motorcycle, what's the point of having a cycle figure? So folks, that has been my review of KFC Toys TOECUTTER. Let me know what you think of this figure down in the comments. I'm majorly bummed about this thing. As always, I have been Baltmatrix. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time.